Good afternoon, friends. I'm Nancy Thompson with Create with Nancy, and I totally forgot to adjust my desktop camera. So, as I'm welcoming you, I'm gonna get everything set up and in place for you all. So as you're joining in, come on in and say hello. Let me know where you're from. And if you're new to my channel, I welcome you. Today is Friday, February 28th. It's the last day of February and we're on to March. And it's also the last day of celebration. So you still have, I don't know, what is it? I gotta do the math. 9 hours, a little less than 9 hours to get your celebration order in. So there's still time for you to place an order in my online store, which you can go right here. There's a February host code, and I didn't grab my cards. When you place a $50 or more order, you get a set of 6 cards, and I'm just trying to see if I can locate them quickly. Yes, I showed them on Wednesday. In case you missed that, it's with this beautiful Bloom Impressions designer paper. You get the supplies to create 6 cards when you use that host code, and I mail you a kit to create them. So they're beautiful. They've got the gems and the ribbon in them. Everything's punched. All you got to do is assemble and stamp your greeting, right? So, hi Joan, welcome, and hi Pat and Carol. I know, you're in the sunshine. It's not snowing or raining here, but we have kind of grayish sky, so hopefully you have sunshine down there, and everybody else. We want it to be a sunshiny day. Okay, so today we are using that beautiful Bloom's Impression paper that we used on Wednesday. So, and I asked on my Facebook page, what color palette did you guys want to see today? And whether the purple or the blue. I'm going the wrong way. There we go. So either the Blackberry Bliss or the Blueberry Bushel. So which one do you think won out? Okay, which one do you think was the most wanted color scheme? Put it in the comments, and then I'm going to share with you Wednesday's cards, okay? So let's get to my desktop. And I didn't look at lighting. Lighting it's because it's dreary today. Let me get rid of some of this lighting. Whoops. My light's going wonky here. There we go. I think that's better. Okay. I'm a hot mess because today I had classes this morning, so it's been a stamp happy day here today. Okay, what do I need to do? There we go. Let's do this. Okay, so remember the Bloom's Impression? We've been using this all week. So if you haven't seen it, it's a celebration item. You can get it with a $60 purchase. Hi, Kathy, welcome. And so these are the cards we did on Wednesday. All right, we made this card right here, and then I showed some other samples, and then I posted these on Facebook as well. Okay, that's the one we made. We didn't do the sponging on there. So I don't know if you guys told me which you liked better, the sponged or the non-sponged. Okay, and then we did this one right here. So you can kind of have fun with this paper and do all kinds of things. This creative inspiration sheet, the PDF to create this sketch, was in my newsletter that went out this week, a couple days ago. So so that's important for you to be a subscriber. If you're new to my channel, you can go to createwithnancy.com and hit that subscribe button so you can get the newsletter with all these inspiration sheets. There was only 2 new ones this week. Generally there's 3. I repeated the week before, which one was that? It was this one with the seagulls. This one got put in again, but I added some extra samples in there for you guys to get inspired with. This is a great sketch, an easy, super great sketch, because these are only 1-inch strips and they are on a note card, so it's a quick way to create a card. So this one was in there this week in the newsletter, and then here's the card sketch 34 for what we did on Wednesday. And then I also added in this one. This one I showcased a couple of weeks ago. All right, and I try to put the episode too, so if you're looking for it, someday I'm going to have the QR code. You can scan it and it'll take you right to the YouTube video. All right, so it's on my list to learn how to do that. All right, so I can start adding that. I just kind of forget about it. Okay, so we are using that Starstruck embossing folder again today. The dies with the beautiful butterflies bundle, and it's back in stock, but it's on low inventory, and I haven't looked to see if it's gone, if it's sold out already or not. So you really, if you love this bundle and you don't want to wait again, go in and order it now while you can get it. Okay, it was there last night, all right, because I ordered one for somebody last night. So and then we're also using this Keeping Tabs stamp set, and this does have a matching punch to go with it, but you know, unless you think you're going to use it, but I like the words. They're small and petite, especially like the happy birthday. It's going to fit perfectly on this label that we're going to use that's in this die cut right here. It fits perfectly in here. The happy birthday, congrats looks good, even the sympathy. Hello friend, happy holidays. So when you want that nice small little greeting, these are really nice. So, and you could still kind of use these for other things if you know, got a creative mind, you know. Okay, so that's what we're using today. So let's move this stuff out of our way. And so as I said, so the big reveal, let's see. Joan says the purple, Kathy says the Blackberry Bliss. It was the Blackberry Bliss that won, was the most wanted to see today. And this is a fun fold because it's Friday, so I like to do something a little bit more technique-y, you know. So we are gonna go make this simple and easy fun fold today. So we're going to pull in our paper trimmer. This is a basic 5.5 by 8.5 inch piece of cardstock, and I will have this tutorial in the next newsletter. So as I said, make sure you go and hit that subscribe button to grab my newsletter. You only have to subscribe once, okay? Once you do, you're in, all right? And if you're not getting them, message me, because maybe they're in your junk mail, or maybe when you subscribed, your email was incorrect, and I can go and check it out, all right? Because I want you to have all the goodness, right? So let's see here. Okay, so simple and easy measurements. On the 8.5 inch side, we're going to first score at, let me look at my measurements. I think it's, let's see here. What did I do with my paper? Yep, that's what I thought, but I wanted to double check. 1.5 inches is our first score mark. Okay, so I'm just lining it up at 1.5. I've got it against the guide here, so I get a nice score, straight score line. And then we're going to simply go down to 4.25. All right, because that's pretty much our 1/2 inch, what you would normally score on this size piece of cardstock. So, and that is it. And I'm going to share, I've already got next week's videos, our ideas already thought about. They're made, and I can't wait to share with them next week with you. So we're burnishing this. I feel like my burnishing's off. Let me just redo that again. Let's see. I feel like it's off. So give it a good burnish. Okay, here is that 1.5 inch score mark, okay? We are going to simply fold this backwards. Okay, I think we did this fun fold in my team meeting and stamp club. So if you guys remember, if you did it in stamp club, I know we did it in my team meeting. I'm not sure if we did it in my stamp club, but it was with the yellow butterfly, and I'll share with that at the end. I think I've got that sample somewheres, but maybe not. I gotta think here. Oh yeah. Okay, I can see the sample. So we just scored that back, all right? So let's start with, we've got some simple pieces. This is, I can't remember, 3 1/8 wide by 5 1/4. Okay, so let me grab some liquid glue here. We're going to simply adhere this to the inside. This is going to be where you can write your message on the inside. Okay, so we're going to put it over here to the left-hand side. And then I have a 3/4 inch strip of designer paper by 5 1/4. And we're going to put this on the other side. Whoops, almost got glue all over. All right. We're just going to butt those two up together. All right, there we go. And then we're going to close this up. And then I have a 2.5 inch piece by 5 1/4. So 2.5 by 5 1/4 long. Isn't this simple so far? Do you guys believe that tomorrow is March 1st? So do you think it's going to come in like a lamb or a lion? I don't know, because we have like, listen how windy it is, right? I don't think we're getting snow tomorrow, but I know we're getting cold. It's going to be a very cold day. Okay, so see where we're going so far? That's what we got, all right? So now we're going to kind of bring this piece into here. So this is 3 inches by 5 1/2. We want this to totally cover from top to bottom, okay? So where do we put our adhesive? We're going to add adhesive right here on this panel only. The part that we folded back. A 1.5 inch strip here. Okay. So let's just, so I just kind of hold this like there. And then I'm going to center this side to side. All right. I'm kind of like looking down at the bottom. And as I said, this is just going to go flush with the bottom of your card. So I've got a little bit here and a little bit over there. So it's just kind of in the very center of my card front. And then give that a minute. That looks really good, doesn't it? Give that a minute. So when you're doing this, you kind of want 2 contrasting pieces of designer paper, or it could be maybe some embossed cardstock as well that contrast. It could be whatever you want it to be if you didn't have matching designer paper. So you could kind of think out of the box a little bit. It's going to be a lamb there, Carol. Oh, lucky you. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait until tomorrow, right? Okay, so what's up next? So we're going to take, I've already embossed. Remember I used the stars, we said we were going to use the Starstruck embossing folder, which is another celebration item. So I've embossed it already with one of the stylish shaped circles, okay? And what did I do? Yeah, I did dimensionalize that. So we're going to set that aside. And I've already die cut this beautiful butterfly out of Blackberry Bliss. So we're going to just add some liquid glue here in the center and just kind of put our butterfly on there. And I did contrasting the body, the butterfly body, in Petunia Pop, okay? No monochromatic this time. This kind of like pops that a little bit, all right? And then let's add some dimensionals here. Okay, let's add our dimensionals. And then let's put this on the front of our card. There we go. Hi Betty, welcome. I'm glad you're here. So we're gonna just, you kind of want to make sure that your butterfly stays on your card, okay? So I kind of want them to, you know, like be hitting where the designer paper is, okay? So we've got that, and then here's my label that's already die cut. So let's grab some Memento ink and the word happy birthday. and just stamp it on this tab. You can always stamp it on scrap and then die cut it as well. But because that's photopolymer, it's fairly easy for you to, you know, stamp it straight. Let's add some dimensionals to this as well. Are you guys liking this fun fold? I think it's sweet and easy. Just put that right there in the center. And we're going to add some gems here. Let's see. Let's grab take your pick tool. So we're going to take one of the largest basic rhinestones. We're going to just put it right up there. And then let's take a couple of the smaller ones right down here on the label. Okay. And there's our bling, right? But we're not done yet. Let's add this twine bow, this from the Essentials twine pack. So let's grab a mini glue dot, squish up that glue dot a little bit so it doesn't show. Okay, and we'll just add him there, and trim these ends. Whoops, there we go. All right, what do you think? I meant to, I don't have any more. I probably would have put another strip of cardstock here, but I don't have any of that on my desk. So isn't that just like so easy to create that fun fold? You could, if you really wanted to, put another piece of designer paper here if you wanted to, but I don't think it's necessary because normally they would kind of go like this. So, but you could if you wanted to. All right, so let's finish up our envelopes. We have our envelope done because we don't want to send this without an envelope. Here we go. We just put some liquid glue on the flap. That's my glue of adhesive, my adhesive choice for flaps. But a lot of people like to use the Seal Plus or some other thing, some other type of adhesive. Is this one right? I got all kinds of designer paper for the flaps. I got 2 here sitting on my thing. So it's going to be a lamb. Oh, you're tapping trees for syrup. Oh, Betty, that is so nice. We used to do that. Oh, I envy you. That is quite the job. I mean, we did it all by like hand. My husband did it before I met him. When he was still in high school, he tapped maple trees. And it was a lot of trees he was doing. Thousands of gallons of syrup every year. Okay, I don't know how he did it. So there's our card, and I bet you just love that maple syrup. Yum. Okay, let's close up my glue. Now let's look at the other color combinations. Let's look at that blue one first, okay? That so many of you wanted to see. That was the other choice. So here's the blue combination right there. So I did a yellow Daffodil Delight butterfly with a blueberry bushel body. And those are the two designer papers that I used, okay? So there's one. Let's see, we've seen that one. Here's this one right there. So that's what I will add to that, is add another strip of cardstock. It just kind of helps break it up there. So we've got Melon Mambo with Coastal Cabana on this one. And then we have, let's see, Petunia Pop with a Blackberry Bliss body there. Okay. And then we have this Peach Pie and Daffodil Delight right there. So aren't they just beautiful? There was 2 other pattern choices that I didn't use because there just wasn't enough contrast. Let me grab that. Here, this one here, they're just, I don't know, maybe there was, but I just didn't feel like there was enough contrast for these to make a card with that, and I couldn't figure out any other way to make it work. So we got just 5 cards today. You like the fold? Oh, good. So you love the purple. I'm so glad. And Carol, thank you. So let me grab a butterfly one. This is with the Floral Delight paper. Is that what it's called? Right here. So here's this. This is just gorgeous too, I think. This is with a Lemon Lolly Butterfly, a Daffodil Delight body, that Daffodil Delight ribbon, which I think is out of stock again. But isn't that just gorgeous? And then use one of those little tiny bees that are an embellishment in that suite as well. So this, I think, could, you know, butterflies are good. Just kind of pick some bright, happy colors to use with your butterflies. And I think they probably look good with the lemon and the orange paper with the blue and the yellows. Wouldn't that look pretty too? With that, even the Full of Life paper would really be gorgeous with these as well. Oh, Betty, I love syrup on ice cream too. Yum. Baked bread is the best. Just like homemade baked bread. I never would have thought to do that. Yum. Okay. And making fresh granola, right? Making your own granola too is good with syrup. Okay, good, Pat. I'm glad you love the cards. So let's have a little sneak peek of what paper we're using next week, okay? So I'm gonna be using, let me grab it, and I gotta just remember the name of it. Okay. Everyday Happenings. It is, you can find it in the online store and in the scrapbooking brochure. Okay, so there's 3 patterns, double-sided patterns, and you get 4 of each. Okay, so there's one set, and then the back side are these. Isn't that just sweet? It's really beautiful colors. So we've got like Lost Lagoon, that wild wheat that's retiring. So if you need some wild wheat cardstock, now's the time to get it. Okay. Let's see what else. Gray Granite is another color in here. Pretty Peacock, Wild Wheat, and Lost Lagoon. I think that's it. Is there any others? Let me just look on the back. Mossy Meadows in there, and Pecan Pie, and then Very Vanilla. Where's the pecan? Maybe like the brown hints in there, I'm thinking, that coordinate with that. And the Mossy Meadow, I don't really see Mossy Meadow in there. Yeah, I'm not seeing Mossy Meadow. I wonder if that's a misprint. But at least definitely the Wild Wheat, the Pretty Peacock, and Lost Lagoon, and the Gray Granite definitely coordinate with that. Homemade bread. Yum, Betty. I'm a bread person, but I try to stay away from it. Okay, rain in there. Oh, Betty, so sorry. Hopefully the rain doesn't come this way. Okay, Carol's favorite was the yellows. Yes, yellows are just always fun. So, I know, especially like with this. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for joining me. Make sure if you need to order any of this product, go and head to my online store. Grab those last minute celebrations, whether it's this gorgeous designer paper, right? Or maybe the embossing folder, or there's all that more stuff. There's the butterfly stamp set. You can buy the dies on their own in embossing folder. I don't think the alphabet set is available anymore. But just look there and just get those last minute sales, because celebration ends at 11:59 Mountain Time tonight. Okay. All right. Come back next Wednesday at 3 p.m. for some more Creative Ink. Talk to you soon. Thanks so much. Let's do this here. Got to get rid of that. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.